Alright, what's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today in this video we've got some unused R6 weapons. So if you guys did not know, there are a bunch of weapons in this game that have not been added, as in they've either been reskinned into other weapons or they just simply have not been added. And we have some footage of these guns and how they sort of performed, and you can see them on the screen. So we've got an MP59, the AK-47, and just a bunch of guns. And these guns have probably have the same stats and sort of figures, such as damage, rate of fire, as some of the guns in the game. For example, the AK-47 is the G36C, the gun for Ash and Yana. But yeah, it just looks cool to have see how the different models are used, for example. So yeah, we've got guns like the Mac 10. I think the Mac 10. I think this is the SMG 11, or this is just a new gun. But yeah, hopefully these guns could get added to the game. I think that would really spice the game up. I think the game would get rejuvenated and revitalized by the addition of some new guns into the meta, which would make the game pretty cool in my opinion. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep talking over the clips. We've got the PP Bison. I mean, if you guys have played CS:GO COD, you know this is a really fun gun to use. But yeah, just looking at the models of them, the models do looks pretty complete. Okay, it doesn't look good when you aim down sights, but the reload animation and that stuff, and the sounds obviously needed some work. But these are from the closed alpha of the game, so yeah, this would be. I think they would be really cool if they were added. But yeah, we've got a Barrett M95. I mean, these guns are crazy. I mean, hopefully these guns could get added. I feel like we could do with some more DMRs into the game and some more variety of pistols. But I could do with some guns like the Honey Badger. I know that's sort of Maverick's gun, but yeah, as you can see on the screen, the models aren't exactly the best because of the situation. But yeah, I think the last gun that got added into the game was the POF9 on Sense, and I don't think that's a very good gun in my opinion. But yeah, in this one we have the early gameplay of the POF9, which is now in the game as Sense, and we have the footage of the AR-57. So hopefully that's a new gun that will come out soon. But yeah, I'm not a fan of the POF7. I just think it has I like the rate of fire, and I'm just not a fan of the damage and the recoil. I just don't think it does a lot of damage. It sort of reminds me a bit of Valkyrie's gun on defense. It can be okay sometimes, but I'm not sure. I feel like if they want to buff Sense, this would be the right direction to go in. Would be to buff her sort of gadget and to buff her gun, because I feel like the POF9 could be used a lot. And yeah, the AR-57, as you can see on the screen, it's most likely scrapped, as you can see, but it still looks really cool. I'm not sure what iron sights those are, but I feel like I've seen them before. I feel like it sounds a bit like Alibi's gun as well, but this looks like a really good gun in my opinion. But yeah, I don't know what you guys think. I feel like new guns would add a lot of variety in the game. I think we stopped getting new guns when Nook and Maverick came out, so 3 seasons ago. And I heard it was because of licensing problems, problems with the licenses. They can't name the guns the same name or stuff like that. But yeah, I don't think that should be the thing for all new weapons. I think they could just change the name, so how the FAMAS in this game is called the F2, but it's not called the FAMAS because it's obviously due to legal reasoning. But yeah, there's a lot of guns they could take from other games. So COD is 70 guns. But yeah, I don't know what you guys think, and just going to keep talking about this. I think Thorn's gun's okay. We got the Uzi. I'd like to see that gun attack. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, the Uzi's pretty cool. It's a pretty fun gun to use in my opinion. But yeah. And I just think they could add a lot more attachments. I think if they added a lot more attachments, for example, let's say there's a new slot called magazine, but you could either have extended mags, fast mags, or an extended barrel. You could have pick between faster reload, more bullets in the clip, or having more damage. So it's it'll just make the gun gameplay a lot more fun and add a lot more variety into the game, which I think the game is missing. I think Siege is missing a lot more variety. I think if they were able to spice up the attachments, and let's say they add attachments from COD, such as stock, or I don't know, more grip. So we've got stock. What about else could we add? So we've got stock. What else is there? So let's say there's quick draw. You aim down. I guess that's the angled grip. But there's some other cool attachments. I feel for sights we're pretty good. We've got a lot of sights. Maybe 3 times sights would be pretty cool, or other variations of the 1.5 times. So if you guys have played Call of Duty or games like that, the Coyote sight. I don't know if you guys know what the Coyote sight is, but that would be pretty cool in my opinion. Different variations of the reflex 1.5 times. But yeah, hopefully Ubisoft can change up their structure and how they're pursuing the game, and actually add some more fun stuff to be some more fun additions into the game. I feel that would really spice up the meta, and it would give a really big balance, because the last balance change we got was a couple weeks ago, or last week, sorry, and all we got was extended barrel does 15% more damage, which is okay. I like that they're trying to make more barrels being used. Suppressor recently got a buff where there's no damage drop off, and this you can clearly see the philosophy that Ubisoft are working towards is that they want more varieties. They want people to run compensator, flash hider. That is really good, and I feel they could do a lot more of that. And so hopefully that can be seen in the game. But yeah, I feel like they need some more balancing patches. Like, if you guys do not know what League of Legends does, so League of Legends World Championships is held in like November. It's like the biggest event, biggest crowds. Like they have like dragons and shit. Like you guys can go search this up if you want. But yeah, they do like a really really big balancing patch like 2 months before, but they try to change every character, and this makes like League of Legends Worlds like really enjoyable because it like sort of like balances up the meta, sort of like changes a bit. So that like when the actual like seasons, like when the world's patch is like played on, they call it the world's patch because it's like worlds. But yeah, so it's like got like they change up lots of characters, they change up loads of lanes and stuff like that. So I think that's really cool, and that I like to see Siege do that because the 6 Invitational is like, obviously they won't do it now because the 6 Invitational is in like a month and like 10 days or something like that. But yeah, that would be pretty cool. I think if they did that in year 6 for the next year, so 2024 6 Invitational, can't believe it's been 7 Invitationals. That's crazy. I've been playing the game since December, but yeah, that's pretty immaculate to see, and it's really good to see how far Siege has come. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of these new weapons. We're gonna have some videos on some old like Blackbeard concept designs and stuff like that, and some new like sort of like ways on how to improve Siege. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. This is Arktes. See you guys later. Thanks for watching, guys.